Imagine walking into a grocery store. You are trying to make the smart choice. You walk past the fatty cuts. You reach for the lean meat, maybe chicken breast, maybe turkey, maybe a protein bar. Your brain says this is healthy. Lean means better. More protein means stronger. Less fat means smarter. That rule feels obvious, but it has a dangerous blind spot. There is one meat that breaks the rule. On paper, it looks almost perfect. It is extremely lean. It grows very fast. It needs little land. It needs little water. It needs little feed. It looks like the perfect survival food, and yet people feared it. Some cultures avoided it. Some people treated it like famine food. Some explorers lived on it. Then they became terribly sick. The meat was not rotten. It was not poisonous. It was not diseased. The problem was stranger. The meat was too lean. That animal was the rabbit. The danger became famous. Scientists gave it a name. They called it rabbit starvation. Stay till the end. The last part will completely change how you think about this. By the end, you will understand something shocking. Your stomach can be full. Your body can still be starving. You will see why healthy food can become dangerous, especially when pushed too far. And you will learn one hidden rule of metabolism, a rule most people never think about until it matters. So let's start with the rabbit. At first, rabbits seem perfect. For farmers, they are incredibly useful. They reproduce quickly. A female rabbit can have many babies in 1 year. She can become pregnant again very fast. Rabbits grow quickly. They turn feed into meat efficiently. They seem almost designed for food production. Compare that with bigger animals. A cow needs years to grow. A rabbit needs only months. Rabbits need less space. They need less water. They need less feed. They need fewer resources. Less than cows, less than pigs, less than chickens. So in hard times, rabbits looked like a solution. During famine, during war, during food shortages, governments promoted rabbit farming. The reason was simple. Rabbits were cheap. Rabbits multiplied fast. Rabbits could provide meat quickly. They seemed able to help people survive. But here comes the strange twist. The same thing that makes rabbit meat useful also makes it dangerous. Rabbit meat has very little fat, sometimes less than 5%. That is extremely lean. Beef can contain much more fat. Pork can contain much more fat. Rabbit is different. It looks clean. It looks light. It looks ideal, especially for a lean diet. High protein, low fat, efficient, simple. But your body is not simple, and it cannot live on protein alone. This is the part most people miss. Your body uses 3 main fuels: carbohydrates, fats, protein. Carbohydrates can give energy. Fat can give energy. Protein can also give energy. But protein has a problem. It does not burn as cleanly. When your body breaks down lots of protein, it creates ammonia. Ammonia is toxic. Your body cannot let it build up, so your liver gets involved. The liver changes ammonia into urea. Then your kidneys remove it. That system works, but only to a point. Your liver has a limit. It can only handle so much nitrogen. It cannot work endlessly. Hunger does not change that. More meat does not change that. Desperation does not change that. There is a ceiling. Once you pass that ceiling, extra protein does not become useful energy. It becomes a burden. Your body has to fight it. And if your diet is mostly lean protein, with almost no fat, with almost no carbohydrates, something scary can happen. You keep eating, you keep chewing, your stomach feels full, but your body still lacks energy. That is the trap. And history shows it clearly. Imagine an explorer in the 1800s. He is trapped in a freezing northern land. There are no farms. There is no wheat. There is no fruit. There are no normal meals, but there are rabbits. Lots of rabbits. At first, this feels like rescue. He can catch them. He can cook them. He can eat them all day, morning, afternoon, night. He is not out of food. He may have plenty of meat, so he thinks he is safe. Then his body changes. After a few days, warnings appear. Weakness hits. His stomach turns. Diarrhea begins. It does not stop. Headaches come. Then the strangest feeling arrives. A deep hunger. A hunger that will not leave. He eats more rabbit, still hungry. He eats again, still hungry. His stomach is full. His body is starving. That is what made rabbit starvation terrifying. It did not look like normal starvation. The person was not facing an empty plate. The person was eating meat. Plenty of meat. But the meat was missing something vital. The body needed usable fuel. Rabbit alone could not provide enough. Fur trappers saw this pattern. Northern explorers described it too. During lean seasons, rabbit meat could become dangerous. People who depended on it became weak. Some became too sick to continue traveling. But local peoples already knew the danger. Indigenous northern communities understood the land. They understood lean meat. They knew rabbit alone was not enough. They did not treat it as complete food. When possible, they added fat. That detail matters. Fat was not just flavor. Fat was survival. They had learned this through experience. Meat without fat could cause trouble. A full stomach was not enough. A nourished body needed balance. Then came a famous test. In the 1920s, explorer Vilhjalmur Stefansson had an idea. He believed humans could live on meat alone. He had spent time with Arctic peoples. He thought a meat-only diet could work, but only with the right kind of meat. Doctors decided to observe him. Stefansson and a colleague ate only meat.